the Eminem and Benzino beef. This feud, involving two prominent figures in the rap industry, has been a hot topic of discussion for years, and it all started with Benzino publicly criticizing Eminem's influence in the hip-hop industry. He questioned M's authenticity and his impact on the culture, causing a ripple effect that led to a full-blown feud.
All right, first of all, I want to make a little comment. I just want to comment on this whole thing that's going on, this little whatever it is.
Feud?
Yeah, this little feud.
I saw it on MTV yesterday. It's official now.
It's crazy. It's the first time he's ever been on TV. I want to congratulate him. It's the first time he's ever been on MTV. And he did 106 in Park, so I want to congratulate him on that, too.
So he's getting pub off of
I'm definitely bringing a lot of success to this man. But you know what? Like, honestly, like this dude, I buried him already. He's speaking from the grave, Angie. This dude is speaking from the grave. So,
would you be referring to the song on the Green Lantern mixtape?
I'd be referring to the new one that he has. The newest one, the one with the fake victory beat.
Oh, the
I
one
think he calls it I Lost.
Right. But you then came on. I don't know. The joint I heard from you was on the Green Lantern mixtape.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna tell you the story. What happened?
Okay.
He dissed me on a record.
Right.
I didn't respond.
Right.
I didn't respond.
Right.
Then he dissed me again. He went back in the studio again. I think he was mad that I didn't respond.
He felt
neglected. Not that it didn't hit my radar,
right,
because this dude owns half of the Source magazine. That's why it hit my radar.
Right.
But my manager, once again, Paul Rosenberg, as we know him, tried to talk me out of it. Don't respond. It's not worth it. The second time he did it, I said, you know what? I'm going to let him have it. So I gave it to him. 2 songs. 2 songs to his 2 songs.
Right.
Now this next time, I already buried him. I put the nail in his coffin. I kicked the dirt on his grave. Now the dude's, this is who speaking. Somebody please let me out. He's done. And all the stuff that, all this gangster shit that he wants to talk, and Mr. Tough Guy and this and that, let me tell you something. This dude talks about killing my daughter on the record. He does not want to take it there. He does not want to take it there. If he really wanted to take it there and take it on a street level, like he's saying and screaming and jumping up and down in his records, he would not have went back in the studio. Because the mic can't fight you back, dog. The mic cannot fight you back.
Okay.
He would not have went back in the studio.
All right. Can I just take it back to the beginning? Where the first song where he came at you the jump off to this whole thing?
It's not a song.
A freestyle.
It's not even a. I hope to God he was freestyling, because if he wrote that, I really feel bad.
All right, I'm talking of Exhibit A, the first thing from Benzino. Did something happen to spark that between you and him? Did anything happen?
Angie, I swear on my daughter's life, I never met this dude. I never met this man, this girl in my life. I never met this woman. She is obsessed with me. I cannot understand it. You know what it is? I think Angie, a lot of times, being that I've been out for the last 4 years or whatever, I think people are starting to forget a little bit that I came from the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I took those cards. I remember the con artist from D12 told me some deep shit the other day. He said, remember when we was flipping burgers at Gilbert's and you was mad, you was always punching walls and breaking mirrors and saying, I can't get a deal because I'm white. I can't get a deal. I'm white. It's because I'm white. And then I took them cards that I was dealt in life and I flipped them. I flipped the cards, and now I'm selling so many records because I'm white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I flipped the cards I was dealt. So this dude is a fat 40-year-old, shriveled up, wrinkled prune with big puffy clown hair. So take them cards that you're dealt with and say that in your rap. Flip them cards.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Take them cards that you're dealt. Stop being mad at me. Stop concentrating on my life so much and get one of your own.
Hot97.com, the hottest hip-hop spot on the web.
Is it fair to say that you, not just from Benzino, but just in general, you're just tired of hearing people beef about that?
I'm sick of the excuses. Everybody's making excuses, and people must not listen to my songs, in White America, I clown about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is that I flipped the cards, Angie. I flipped the cards.
Right.
Everybody has a set of cards that you're dealt with in life, and you flip them. You got to take them cards and flip them. If he doesn't have the smarts to flip them cards, don't blame me. Don't blame me because you suck. This dude, Angie, I think could very well, after hearing his last record, I truly believe, and I'm not even exaggerating, this dude could possibly be the worst rapper in the world.
In your opinion?
In a lot of people's opinion. But I'm serious. Like, I never thought I would see the day where I met or heard the wackest rapper in the world, because I've heard a lot of whack rappers, but he very well possibly could be the worst rapper in the world, going against one of the best. And that's not to say to toot my own horn. I never would consider myself the best at anything.
Do you not? Because
No.
some people would consider you right now the best out.
I would not consider myself the best out.
Who is?
You got Jay-Z, you got Nas, you got 50. All of them guys, all of them cat, Redman, all of them guys are the best at what they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times, maybe it fucks with people's mind a little bit that I'm not only rapping, but I'm making the beats too now. I'm making the beats, I'm doing the producing, you know what I'm saying?
That means you're getting a lot of money, and some people get tight about that.
And it's not Angie, it's not even about the money, because I have yet to charge for a track. I did a track for Jay, I didn't charge. I did a track for Nas, I did a track for Exhibit. I don't even charge for the tracks. I'm free. If I respect you as an artist, and I like your shit, I'm going to give you a track. I'm going to give it to you, because to me, it's not about the money. It's about hip-hop.
Hot 97.
Hot97.
Eminem is still on the phone. I have a million questions about the whole 50 Cent thing, but let's pick up where we left off before, just for a second.
Going back to what we was talking about, as far as...
If you just tuned in, Eminem's on the phone. He's kind of talking about his side, his perspective on this whole thing that happened with Benzino. And,
you know, I guess they say that when you hit 40, that you go through your second childhood. So I think that's what this man is going through. It's his second childhood. But I haven't got there yet.
Did you ever
I know,
have you ever spoken to him?
I've never even spoke to this man. You can't speak to him because he records conversations. I might. What if I call this man and I threaten him over the phone?
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that?
Because he took a tape. He called Paul and was taping him. Was taping Paul the whole time. And Angie, you know Paul. Paul's not a fighter.
Right.
It's Paul's job to de-escalate the situation.
Right.
So he took that and was screaming at Paul and put it on the beginning of the song.
Ooh. You heard that, Patty?
Now, that man is not talking to me. He's talking to my manager. It's my manager's job to de-escalate the situation.
Right.
I'm on probation. Paul has seen before how I've reacted to certain things and thought he was doing the right thing by trying to squash it. This dude is trying to play dirty pool.
Wow.
But this dude is, I think it's a midlife crisis, Angie. He's going through a midlife crisis. He's done everything from Will Smith records, Rock the Party, trying to come back to the streets.
Is he really getting under your skin, though? I mean, I mean...
The only reason that I responded to this clown in the first place is because of the extortion that's going on between him and Dave Mays. Nobody wanted to address it. Everybody in the business, you talk to any rapper in the business, and I'm not going to put you on blast, Angie, but we all know what's going on at the source. Ray Benzino has Dave Mays shook, and you can't play two sides of the fence. You can't be a rapper. You can't be a rapper and own a magazine, own half of a magazine, because then what happens is you call rappers that you like, you call them and you want them to make a guest appearance on your album, and if they don't want to do it because you suck, then he's going to take you out that magazine. So you can't play both sides of the fence like that. You just can't do it.
So that's what motivated you to even...
That's what motivated me. Was
that something that was bothering you before he started getting at you?
You know what used to bother me? Yeah, it's been the mic rating system in the source. Like when I was a kid growing up in the early 90s on hip hop, the source as we used to know it was the Bible of hip hop. Like it was, their word was gold. If somebody got 4 mics, you was going to cop it. If somebody got 5 mics, you was going to cop it. Right. Somebody got 3.5, you didn't know. But their word was gold, and they was usually right. Now what's happened is this dude is doing the mic rating system. He even said in his song, the 5 mic giver. I give the mics. I distribute the mics, but I'm a rapper too. You can't do that. He's fucking the game up. And like,
I know that you have yet to receive a 5 mic review in the source. Is that something that was...
I have yet to receive even a 4.5. Everybody gets a 4. Everybody, like, that's the standard now. That's the standard. If you get a 4.5, that must mean that Benzino wants you on his album. You know what I'm saying? And as far as, like, my contribution to hip-hop, him calling me a culture stealer and an invader and all that stuff, as far as my contribution to hip-hop, what was my contribution to hip-hop any different than Dave Mays and Jonathan Schechter when they started the Source 12, 13 years ago? Was to make hip-hop bigger and expand it. If I can take hip-hop and open more white people's ears to hip-hop so that artists like Nelly and Ja Rule and Jay-Z and Cameron and Ludacris and Nas can sell more records, then that's my contribution to hip-hop.